strike Chengiz Khan of the Pakistani forces against the forward Indian airfields. I won't go too much into the background history because it's quite complicated, but effectively they were very worried that India, having signed a deal with China and supporting what is modern day Bangladesh independence, that they were going to come under a military strike. So they decided to go preemptive. But they wanted to kind of keep quite a lot of their assets to one side and not commit too many in this initial strike. So they actually managed to strike 11 airfields with a big mix of aircraft. And it's quite impressive in some cases. They're only going off in ones or twos. They had a mix of Mirage 3s, some F-104s, some Canberras, that's the B-57, and even some trainer jets, which is the T-33, is basically a two-seat P-80, going off and attacking all these airfields simultaneously. Now, we're not going to try and hit 11 airfields tonight. We're instead going to just attack 5, but it will still be quite a big task. And without further ado, I'll go into the rest of the sheet. So you can see from the sheet we've got 2 air bases that we're departing from. The 2 kind of main principal targets, if you like, are Pathankot Air Base and Amritsar Air Base, and apologies to people if I'm pronouncing that wrong. So the main set of forces that they committed were the Mirages and the Sabres. Sorry, I forgot to mention they had Sabres as well, attacking Pathankot, and then they had some Mirages and some F-104s striking Amritsar, and then I think a little bit later on there was even a B-57 that dropped a bomb on there as well. So you can see that we've had to use the normal Caucasus map here to kind of simulate the terrain as per usual, and so we've got some substitute bases in there. You can see that Pathankot is actually Sinaki. And just to make it a little bit interesting, I have also put in an SA-3 site in there. Now, of course, in real life, they achieved pretty much total surprise, and the reaction was quite delayed. But I know people like to have a bit of a mix, and I thought maybe a mission of just dropping bombs on runways might be a bit boring for some people. So I have put in there a little MiG-21 QRF as well, quick reaction force. They will get triggered once we start attacking the airfields. So particularly the CAP, the Mirage 3s that we have, you'll need to go and seek them out and take them out, or otherwise everybody needs to get out of there pretty quick. Between ourselves and the Indian airfields, we have obviously that big sort of spine of mountains along there. So just keep in mind that if you're doing any low-level work going through those canyons, the new volumetric clouds make life quite interesting. So be careful of any controlled flight in terrain. Otherwise, there will be some AAA at the sites, particularly Pathankot. So we've split up the Sabres there. And this is actually realistic. They only had a flight of 4 Sabres dropping bombs, and then another set of just 2 Mirages providing the cap. We've also got 4 Sabres there that are going to be carrying rockets. They're there for the flak suppression. So I suggest they probably go in first to try and soften up the flak before the other Sabres drop their bombs. With Amritsar, we've got, again, another runway denial strike there with the Mirages. I mean, obviously, we don't have the Mirage 3 in DCS, so we substituted in the M2K, the Mirage 2000. Again, that would be a low-level strike. You don't have any flak suppression, so just be aware of the flak around the site. We also have an early warning radar, which again is accurate. They struck an early warning radar on the day. This one I've actually stuck next to or within the airfield just to try and make life a bit easier. We don't have F-104s sadly in DCS, so I've kind of fudged it and put in some MiG-21s. Obviously, I would suggest those MiG-21s run noses cold, so that they don't accidentally get shot down by our Mirages. That would be a bit unfortunate. Then for the other collection of runways to kind of boost up the runways we're going to strike, we have Tbilisi standing in for some runways. And as you all know, there's a big cluster of runways there. There's actually 3 airfields together there, one of which has 2 runways. So I've got the Su-25 standing in for the Canberra again, which we did in the Taiwan mission as well. Yeah, you guys are expected to try and hit at least 3 runways there. And then for the final runway, we have the trainer jets, the T-33s, and again, the courage these guys must have had to go out and do this, went out in a pair of trainer jets with iron bombs and struck a runway there. So that's the Utaralai strike. Again, apologies for the pronunciation. Now, some people also wanted to get the old Viggen out because they quite rightly say this is exactly what the Viggen's designed for. So we've also got a Viggen flight there going in, pretending to be Mirage 3 because they're both kind of triangular. That's about as good as I could get it in trying to imagine what a Viggen would look like. But the idea is that the Viggins should try and get in there and take out that SA-6 site before it comes alive and starts shooting people down. So if you want to then have a look at some of the images of the actual air bases, I've got a picture there of the Panther Cop package. And you can see the SA-3 SAM site is right in the middle of the runway complex there. There's AAA around. Those AAA sites are a mix. There's some armored personnel carriers in there with 50 cal. There's some 40 mil autocannon in there, which obviously spit out the green shots. There's some 57 mil. And there is one ZSU 23 millimeter. I haven't put too many of those in because they are absolutely deadly, but just be aware of those. Got some images there of the QRF and the SA-3. Just a note on the QRF for the Mirages. I've tried to put in period accurate arms for the Indian QRF, so they will likely be carrying 2 times R3Rs and 2 times K13s. Yourselves will only be carrying Magics, which is accurate to time, but you'll be carrying 4. So just be aware that those R3Rs are Fox 1s, but their range is very limited. I think it's only about 3 nautical miles. So you should be able to have the jump on them. Moving over to the Amritsar package, here we've got in the middle of the airfield the EWR site to be hit by our F-104s, our MiGs. And then again, a load of AAA around. Again, I've taken out quite a bit of the 23 mil, but if you get hit by 57 mil, you're going to know about it. So do go in low and fast, Mirages, and get out of there. There's a photo there of the EWR site. And then I've been asked to put in a route for the Mirages, so that's in there as a waypoint for you. To do a bit of a low-level canyon run. Again, just pay attention to particularly when you cross over the peaks there, the highest point of the mountains, you've got a risk of the cloud level being kind of at the same level you are to get over the hump. So just be very careful not to slam into the side of a mountain. And then finally, there's another overhead reconnaissance photo diagram, if you like, of the package there for the SU-25s and for sorry, not SU-25s, for the Canberras and for the T-33s. So I would suggest, given that the T-33s, the stand-in is the C-101, and we know that they're not exactly super fast, let's put it that politely, I suggest we probably let them get up first so they can get on the way. And it would be good if we can all try and roughly strike the runways at the same time, if possible.
Yeah, the C-101s, we've got our own route planned, which we're going to be following stopwatch and compass.
Okay, so just roughly for everybody else, what kind of time do you think you'll be striking the target?
From roll, we should be striking the target at about 33, 34 minutes.
Okay, great. So yeah, once you're up in the air, that gives the rest of us about half an hour to faff around and get off the runway, yeah, and get to our targets. Because as soon as we start dropping bombs, it will trigger the QRF and the SA-6 will start to come alive as well. So yeah, be good to neutralize those threats early on. And otherwise, that's it from me, Cap. If you want to then go over the flights.
Roger. One question. I heard you talking about Viggins attacking an SA-6, but I didn't actually see any pictures or no notifications of where an SA-6 is. I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, sorry. I put SAM under Panther Cot. So if you look at the Panther Cot package photo, the tab next to the briefing, you've got it marked there in the middle of Sanaki. And then below there's actually a photo of there's 2 SA-3 launches and there's 2 radars.
Right, so it's an SA-3, not an SA-6, correct?
Yeah, that's right. It's an SA-3. We have our own SAM network in Pakistan, but it's SA-2s. So it will come up on RWR unless you're in a MiG-21, it'll come up in an RWR as SA2 is a friendly and SA3 is enemy.
Right, let's go over flights. We've got for Pavement Coat, we've got Escort Cap in Mirage 3s. Is there any country in the world that Mirage 3s were not sold to? I don't think so. Danny and Macaboo. The Pavement Coat Runway Denial in Sabres. Period accurate. We've got Grump and Sand Dude. The Pavement Coat Flak Suppression also might do a bit of bombing, hopefully. More Sabres, and we've got Bean, Stoat, and Darber. The Amritsar Strike Runway Denial in Mirage 3s, Space Chef, Kelso, Bendy, and Elo. The Amritsar DEAD, Destruction of Enemy Air Defences. Striking the EWR is the F-104 Starfighters, Brinks, Maid Dragon, Redo. The Big 3 attack, Runway Denial. We've got the B-57 cameras, what a plane that is. Starscream, Pineapples, Blight. The Utalai Strike Runway Denial, which is the same one, isn't it? It's the Big 3 again. The T-33 Trainers, Arty Tanky, Ali, and Cypher. And then back to Pavement Coat with the Siad or Diad. We've got striking the SA3, a Mirage 3s today, played by Vigans. Cap, Sock, Unexpected, and Jakal. Anything else before we go and kick some bot?
Over to the strike.
Have Vigans got waypoints, by the way? Because they're pretty hopeless without waypoints. Or we're just flying by map.
A cartridge I was putting together before my DCS decided to not work. So I can give those to you if that would help.
Yes, please. That would help. Would help a lot. I'm going to be blood today, by the way. So I'm going to start getting out the pie charts. I'm going to start getting out my pointer and pointing at the board. Any other questions for Bean, anyone, and Ting?
Fishbed. Are we supposed to follow the mirages on the twisty waypoints? Because we don't have the waypoint charts in Fishbed.
No, you don't have to, Dragon. I mean, even if I were you, I would try and go higher than 8,000 just to conserve the fuel. Look, the QRF and the SAMs won't be triggered until people start attacking the airfield. So as long as you're allowed to take off relatively early, because I mean, even with tanks and with rockets or whatever you're going to take, you're going to be a bit slow. Then you should be okay. But yeah, I'd recommend going high at the beginning. It's just really those Mirage 3 guys really wanted to practice going through the canyons.
Okay.
So for Beslin, are you thinking 101s first, Frogfoots, then MiGs, and then Mirages last?
That would probably be my recommendation, yeah.
Okay.
Runway 27 at Beslin.
And then for Nalchik, I think probably the first flight of Sabres should be the flak suppression. And then the bombs, and then maybe the Mirage 3s, because they're obviously a bit quicker than us.
Yep.
Damp, are you going to lead the flight, side-flying formation?
Sure, I'll lead.
Good attitude, correct answer.
Well,
Sir.
I could do a bit of backseat figuring if you want, and talk you through the TOT and all that jazz.
Yeah, do it. You need to come on. How are you going to get on radio? You've got a stupid milsim.
Because I can still go through the EAM.
Wicked. You can just watch my stream. I'll be a little bit behind, but not much.
Well, no, DCS still works in F10. I haven't quite yet clicked the reinstall button, so it's just it literally won't let me get into the cockpit of a Vigan. The only aircraft that doesn't work.
Oh fuck yeah! It's going to crash. All heat blood modules are crashing 2.7. It's going to be ugly, but let's just do it anyway. Okay, so IP. Right, guys, let's think about getting in. So let's go video game start.
Cartridges in the media and discussion channel. Does any of you four not know how to load them?
Right, where is it? That can't work. Man, computer's been really slow. Why aren't you doing this? I hate it when you do this.
21's allowed to take the ground missiles.
Cartridges. Oh, it's kind of cool to see.
Why not?
Anyway.
Well, because it's supposed to be an F-104.
That'll be why.
Set up.
I asked you once. Where is it, Blood? I can't find it.
Common strike frequency is 128.
Blood, where is it?
Media
One,
and
two,
discussion.
two.
It went down for
Should have a
general.
ping. If you take the one
Never
that
even
has
seen
my
that
name on
channel.
it, top one.
Never even seen that channel, boys. Right.
Common strike is
Is that one?
128.
Which also follow the same strike waypoints as the armor stars.
Sorry, what was your question?
Should the Pentecost strike package also follow the same waypoint setup that the armor stars have? Because I don't see waypoint markings.
No, I was just going to go pretty much as the crow flies until we get to the mountain ridgeline, and then after we cross the mountains, then start getting down low, because our runway is a little bit further over than theirs. I've tested it, and I think if we try to follow their route and then go around to ours, we'll just run out of fuel in the Sabres unless we take drop tanks.
That SA2 does not extend far enough to bother you, so you'll be able to get down if you flew at 8,000, come down through a hole and just go direct.
Yeah, it won't go live until we start attacking airfields either. So the beginning of the mission, you can really just go up high if you like and do a formation, and then dive down to the target.
Guys, I'm going to do a PC reset because my PC appears to have packed it in. BRB.
What time were the C101s planning to get to their targets again?
About 33 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that 33 minutes from takeoff?
Yeah.
From roll, yeah.
All right. If you got a absolute time you're planning to get there?
That depends upon what the clock says when we spawn in.
Do you want us to transmit on guard when we actually roll, so that you know it's 33 minutes from then?
No, it's more because the Vigans, you type in the specific time you want to arrive. So ideally, we type in the same time to our various calculators.
What time does the mission start in game?
1700. So what? 20 odd minutes to sort yourselves out. So if you go. I guess you could just do it 1800 or 1750.
How about 1745? I think we should be able to do that easy enough.
All right, I know the Vigans it's 20 minutes flight time, so yeah, and then I think it's this because the C101s you're not targeting Panther, i.e. Go for one of the other ones. Okay, but I figured if we do it roughly the same time, that should give the Sabres enough time to get into the correct positions.
Great.
So 1745. I'm going to check. Is Jackal here?
So we want to roll Ali about, what, 17, 11, something like that?
Yeah, 11 or 12,
11,
yeah.
17, 12.
It should give us 12 minutes to 11 or 12 minutes to get to the end of the runway. I think it should be okay.
That seems like you might be pushing it, because remember you probably won't get in exactly when the mission starts, you'll get in 5 or 10 minutes after. I think if you do 1800, you got time to chill out. And you still got 30 minutes.
Your call, Artie.
Yeah, I think we'll be hanging around a long time, but yeah, if that's what you like, we'll roll at 1726.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. No, it's just if the mission you get in at 10 past, then you've got 2 minutes to get in, get your stuff sorted, and head to the runway. It's not going to happen.
Fair enough.
Who's at 1726?
What time the 101s are going to roll, yeah.
So for all the Sabres, the Vigans and the C101s will be getting to their targets at 1800. So if you can roughly time your attacks to be about then. Just the only danger is that we arrive, destroy a bunch of stuff, but it triggers the enemy cap, and then you arrive 10 minutes later, the cap's there as well, and you'll get shot down. So if you're a few minutes on the other side, not a disaster.
Got confused. I heard before we're going for 1745, but we're going for 1800?
1800, just to give everyone a bit more breathing room.
Yeah,
No
Blood.
Okay.
Blood, it's been. Look, the QRF trigger is not on your airfields, so it's only the other two airfields off to the west.
All right, that's not too bad.
So if you arrive,
try and beat the other though.
Yeah, it would be good to try and hit them all roughly at the same time. I think in real life they were within half an hour of each other.
Yeah, if you do it within like 2 seconds of each other, that's when it looks really cool.
That's what Blood dreams of at night.
I still want my massive like vegan attack with rockets coming from multiple directions and bombs and
put it in somewhere.
But we'll see.
Sweet dreams are made of TOTs.
Indeed.
So because we're all taking different routes, huh?
You'll be the same route for most of the time, but at the end you split up into lots of different routes.
I can't believe I laughed
Jackal,
at that.
have you used the cartridges before? Do you know where to put that file?
I've just been using the last few minutes to read a file. Yes, I know where I'm going.
Cap, it's
God, I gotta
Ian,
wake
are you
up.
ready for the password yet?
Yeah, our computer's just back online. Send, please, in the usual place.
Yeah, I'll just put it in the spreadsheet then.
Roger.
Put it in, so to speak.
So have you, Jackal, have you stuck that cartridge that I posted in media and discussion into your DCS _ HS37 folder?
I haven't.
I love the password.
Nice.
Poking fun at you, Artie. You didn't notice.
Hey, RC chose the password though.
Another thing I'm laughing at, but I can't tell.
Very appropriate.
On.
Oh god.
Go away. That's on and working.
Okay, RTLC on 127.
Okay, guys, going off call. Are you going to be on 120, Blood?
Don't go off Discord just yet.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Canberra's
Yep.
dead, or the D, strike bombs. Yeah. Yes, you still need sleep. Why haven't you gone to sleep?
Okay, I see you on the other side.
I absolutely need Whistler to show up because I don't know what the crap I'm doing. Oh, well, that's a... my track hat not working. Is my track hat not on? Oh, my track hat wasn't even on. What the hell?
It's 243
I thought
to 241.
Okay.
Let's see.
We'll just ignore that part. Okay. Oh, here we go. Hey, there's Whistler. Sweet. Got bombs, default library. I want to do the teal. The Reaper's red. Oh.
Read you loud and clear, homie. Is that Mr. Joe Pineapples himself?
God. Okay, no. I can't do that. Hang on a second. I'm going to jump off that. Get rid of the scripts in ECS. If games, data, mods, Versus, get rid of those. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Put that back in. Do that. Actually, I probably didn't have to close out the game, did I? Oh well.
So let's wait for the C-101s to start their taxi, then we can follow them out. Does anybody have any preference of what runway they hit? Over.
To anyone copy?
With Joe Pineapples, if you want to hit the most northern one, I think that's A. I'll hit B, and Blight, if you want to hit the one that's a little bit farther south, C, then we all have a runway, and in theory, we should all theoretically hit our targets.
La-di-da-di-da. Come on, give me the server. Give me the server. Give me the server. Give me the server. Give me the server! There we go.
Whistler, are you trying to set up comms at the moment?
It's already done.
Oh, okie oh yeah, I see you on the channel now, sorry. We're just waiting for Grump. Is Grump here?
Grump's on the server. Looks like only us, though.
Comp check 1 to 3.
Oh yeah, I think Whistler's probably on the wrong comms in that case then.
Probably. Whistler, are you on 122?
128.
That's our common strike frequency. Interflight will be 122.
Yes, I have.
Okay,
by the way,
that,
Whistler, me and Grump are on 122.
Did I just say that?
Yeah, I heard it. Just with the radios here.
Whistler, just in case you didn't hear, we're on 122.
Radio check 122.
There we go. What's up, Whistler?
Loud and clear, Whistler.
Okay, we have that.
How about cycle through the cartridges?
Cool. We'll do that. I want to disconnect. I want to toggle radio overlay. Okay, we got that. We got that. Okay, okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. So, what paint scheme do we want to fly?
I was doing Reaper Silver.
Oh, we have that?
I don't actually think I have the Reaper skins for the F-86. I only have the GR camo red and teal, the ones for the competition.
Ooh, that teal is pretty, though.
Teal is pretty.
We want to rock the teal?
I don't have that one.
Ah! Fail. Alright.
If you guys want to work the tail, I'll do the Reaper Silver.
Rearming complete.
It'll make it easier for the
Do we
flight
need to
lead
press,
to see
the waypoint button? 3 done.
Alright, let's put some things back on this thing. Copy.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, what was I doing? Them bombs. All them bombs. We'll have that set. We'll have that set to bomb. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Arm, nose and tail.
Arming complete.
Be set to nose and tail. Fuse will be instant.
3.
Auto gun here. Camera set.
Do we want to taxi and line up ready for the 86s to go? Because we're going straight after them, aren't we? And then Biggins are going last. Or Biggins and Mirages.
I'm just following lead.
I don't know who is lead.
Well, considering I don't have any mission planning, maybe Whistler?
Done.
Whistler seems like a smart man.
Oh, totes.
The goats. Alright, if I've been drafted, I'll handle it.
You have. See, what field are we using? That one. Yup.
Pentacle strike, this is Pentacle flash suppression. Yeah, roger that. We're aiming to take off.
No one's responding to Whistler on 1-4-1-2.
How does you over?
Yes, most concerning.
Indeed. You could always try. Well, actually, no, we're meant to talk. You could try 128, which was the combined strike package comp. Oh, someone just shot his 50 calories.
It might have to.
Sorry, what's the issue?
Communicating with the flak strike, who is supposed to go before us.
Oh, what's the issue?
They're not responding on 241 check.
It's on 128.
Literally. Yeah, but we also have, that's for like interstrike, but then we also have the AWACS waiting for the 101s to take the runway.
I just have 122, 128, and 243 for my comms.
Okay, I can't get both on the VHF. I have to do it manually.
We might just be better off sticking with 128, since we have to communicate with our guys there anyway.
Yep.
Might be, I'll switch to 128 with you guys.
As far as I'm tracking, I don't think 241 is going to be applicable to us.
Pentagot strike, calling Pentagot flak suppression. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah, strike, this is flex suppression. Yeah, we're gonna probably hold for another 5 minutes.
A-Firm will be standing behind, ready for you guys to take off before us. I would advise, because these sabers apparently gulp down fuel to top off before takeoff.
Yeah, roger that, we're gonna do that. We're probably gonna, at the Alpha Beacon, make a right turn onto 214 degrees, and then aim for a cruise above 8,000 feet, initially, until we cross the mountains, and then we'll duck down to use the cover for low level approach.
The Rajas.
How do you read Pentagon strike?
Read 5x5.
Also, guys can line up behind us on runway 27 at bus.
Yeah, we're at Nelchik. Does it have me so far over here?
Yeah.
Rearming complete.
Nice.
Just a question for my bombing guys. On bombing, are you gonna do switch between left and right, or are you gonna do all in one go?
I'm gonna do them both at once. I don't have the time to be able to look down on the switches, drain the bomber.
Copy, I'm gonna set up mine for all in
Back in traffic, Army Star Mirages, do you want the MiG-21s to taxi before
be set.
30, time on target.
So in a little bit of the training, I had some problems with this, just to make sure it's all set up. So we need to have our selection to to sight, camera, and radar. Fuse set to instant. Arm set to nose and tail. Bomb set to all. And anything else?
Make sure follow the frog foots.
Oh yeah, and the other things selected. Rocket gun bomb set to bomb.
Copy that.
Is it that brighter? Did nobody? Oh god, none of them are on 122.
Panthercot strike, this is Panthercot flex suppression.
F1 traffic, en route are taxiing to runway 27.
Go for it.
Yeah, is your intention to line up behind us before we take off, over?
Yeah.
A-firm, standing by for your taxi.
Okay, we're already lined up on the runway, so just let us know when you're all lined up, and we'll get a move on.
So I wasn't tracking that. Great.
You are. I suppose we're on different airfields. That's gonna complicate things. Okay. No Whistler there on the runway. I see them over there.
Yep, I see him in front of us.
Yeah. Oh, I'm reading the map wrong. Never mind. Okay, we're on the way.
Jesus.
Do we want to refuel here first, or are you gonna refuel on the run? I'll refuel on the runway. Go.
Yeah, there's no rush, Whistler. We've got plenty of time. We're happy to hold for a little bit longer.
Is he rolling?
Tree rolling. Panthercot flak calling Panthercot cap escort. Are you there, Danny?
That sounds like an ooh. I mean, there's 6 of us, but there's 8 people in the frequency, so should be.
This is Panthercot flag suppression to Panthercot cap escort. Are you there, Danny?
Okay, and start the recording now.
Panthercot strike 2, you might want to check your flaps as they're all the way down. like. Go for it. Yeah, Whistler, have you managed to raise the cap escort, Danny at all? I'll try out 241. Just selecting it.
If we're not using that, I'm just gonna switch over frequencies.
Well, that's distressing. Oh, he just got disconnected, I see. Yeah, we just lost one.
Say 241. Okay, I'll use them.
We lost one, and yeah, Danny also disconnected. Oh, both the Mirages DC.
Wow.
We have no cap.
That's not good.
Hit and a run. That's the way we gotta do it, I guess, then. Yeah, I think if we went back into the hills pretty smartish, then we'll be okay. And just Stoke Master, who just respawned. There should be plenty of side on the left runway to get around us and get to your front squad. Yeah, let's just go expediting taxi. I just dropped to the DCS screen, so. Yeah, no worries, Stoke, there's no rush. We need to try and kill that flak as much as we can before he decides.
Yep.
21's move forward. At least one. Plane length. Copy.
If this is going smoothly.
Copy.
Ready to launch already. Yeah, buddy.
First land traffic, C101's 5 minutes to roll.
Yeah, he's set. He's good.
Oh, is 241 the wrong channel for us? Because that seems to be Beslan talking. Beslan truck. No, negative 241 is supposed to be magic, so. Okay. I guess they're using it like guard. I'm guessing so, yeah. Alright, topping off the tanks.
Oh.
Both Mirages are now back.
Go ahead and top her off. Alright, let's got some things back on this thing.
Copy. Or maybe just...
Refueling complete.
Flight team, you appear to be assembled. We'll be about 30 seconds behind you.
A little bit of stutter right there.
Yeah, let's try this as flex expression. We're just waiting for our guys to top their tanks up.
Okay, get that figured out.
Okay, that's us ready. I'm just going to inform our cap that we're taking off. Panthercot cap escort, this is Panthercot flag suppression. Message. Send escort. Danny, yeah,
Certainly hope It's not me.
On the runway, we're about to take off in a couple of minutes, so I don't know if that gives you enough time to be ready to escort us.
Yeah, copy. We're gonna wait for my cockpits to load in, and then I'll jump on the runway and go up to Angels 13. Hang about there.
Okay, great. As long as you got our backs, that's all that matters. Have a good trip, and we'll see you on the way back. Panther strike, this is Panther flag expression. We're going to start spinning up and take off.
What time?
Red line.
Ooh, look at that, burning straight coal.
Alright, strike flights, brakes on, spool up. Baseline traffic, C101's 2 minutes to roll. Brakes off and gated 2, 1.
Now we're rolling. Airspeed's alive. 70, 80, 100, 120. Rotate.
Baseline traffic, C101's 1 minute to roll. Okay, beginning course change.
Alright. We're actually pretty smooth. Flaps are confirmed up. Gear is up. Okay. Yep, we're good. For the sake of not losing sound in my cockpit, I am refraining from doing any F2 or F3 flybys on this. Sorry guys, not anything special or views and stuff like that. I'm gonna stay strictly cockpit. No worries, Amy. Just got airborne and we're heading to target.
Baseline traffic, C101 flight rolling.
Okay. Trimmed out. Good. Still going full throttle here. Thing doesn't have afterburner, so we don't have to worry about that. Here our maximum fuel flow is 5,000 pounds per hour. And we're sitting here at less than that. 2,800. Eventually we should start slowing down. Okay, he's slowing down a bit. Off his wing here.
See you guys right off our 1 o'clock. We'll follow in your wake.
Okay, go back full throttle. I'm still having trouble catching up to him. There we go.
Yeah, we're only doing about 300 knots with the extra weight. We'll be right behind you. Yeah, strike, this is flak understood. I mean, it's probably good we have a bit of spacing because we should try and take that flak out before you arrive.
That would be preferable. Okay, he's kind of far behind a little bit. Trim it out just a bit more here. They were actually trimmed out pretty well.
Danny B.
Danny, this is Bean, go ahead.
We're airborne. We're Angels 25 heading your direction.
Great. We're doing about 380 knots.
Copy. Rolling.
So there are 6 Sabres, 2 of them, or rather 3 of them, are flak suppression. We are the runway denial.
Strike wing, we are aiming for a east to west strike on the runway and egress northeast afterwards.
East to west?
We're going to start trying to level off now since we're above the mountaintop.
Strike 2 copies, just heads up, we do have a, we're gonna have AAA and flak right over that east side.
Oh, not if flak does their job.
Put a lot of confidence in them. Or I put a lot of doubt on them, I don't know. They're only doing 300 knots. Okay, I'm climbing too much. We're gonna trim back. Trying to trim it out.
Yeah, if it makes you feel better, we can go west to east. Doesn't bother me none.
Yeah, if we go west to east, then they're gonna have a little bit more trouble trying to hit us on our ingress. We'll just have to get out during the egress. Probably turning north or something. Squirrely here. was trying to find the right throttle setting.
Alright, maintaining course 218 to target. In the meantime, we got a pretty view of these clouds in the mountains.
Yep.
Strike has gone quite a bit higher than you guys in the front. We're at like 30,000 versus your height. Did you say you were going to be at 9,000? No, I said we just want to be high until we get over the mountains, then we'll start our dive in. Just trying to save some fuel. Pretty good, yeah.
Okay, we're descending. We are pretty high, what the hell? Ah, this is great.
Alright, Stark, we're gonna start our diving.
Two. Ah.
Come on back on the power a bit to 90.
Jesus Christ.
Strike, Pentacle Strike is Pentacle Flak. We're just about to commence our run-in on the target.
I thought we're already there.
Hey, firm, we're just breaking the line of mountains. We're coming in from the west end.
Searching for the target. Could be a airfield. Could be an airfield that looks oddly like a Sonaki style.
Break into trails.
Two.
Three, I got a little bit ahead. I'm gonna have to drop back behind two. Don't care how you do it, just as long as you don't bomb each other.
That's problematic.
2, I guess I'm going in front of you.
Sams are awake, getting lit.
Oh, you guys are gonna be the first ones to be shot down then.
And push the power back up. All the way to max. Sam out.
Shit. They're a lot higher than I am.
Okay, turn 180.
Getting lower. Power set to full. Got bean shit. Okay, I hope he's got sight of the target, because...
Stand by. Turn it.
Nope. Okay, I see it.
Give him that.
Okay, good hit.
Pickles away. Pickles away.
Pickles away. That runway is done for.
Yeah, that runway is kaput. Alright, let's start make it home.
He's right behind somebody. Did we get split up?
I think Rump, you're right on my tail. I'm trying to look out for Whistle right now. What's your altitude, Whistle?
Copy that.
I'm just off your 11 o'clock.
I've got
bit ahead.
visual bag.
Gonna stay low.
Copy. Heading trail or form up with you.
Yeah, make it for that canyon ahead of us to make sure we lose any pursuit, then we'll pop up for home.
Copy, got Viz on both of you. And now we just run on home. Woo, 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 woo. I'm sure heard some bombs drop off, so hopefully both of them drop like they're supposed to.
Let's just rest it for good.
look over the beautiful countryside of Georgia. Or excuse me, this is supposed to be India? Beautiful countryside of India. I'm gonna go full throttle. We're about halfway. Gas. God, we are rocking it too. We are going fast, fast, fast. It's supposed to be 600 knots.
Danny being west Norden, south of Snacky, Colkey, currently waiting for any reaction forces coming.
This is Petricott Strike Flight. Mission accomplished. Runway is been dusted.
Yeah, copy that, Danny. They've got to take off the runway, so they're probably starting to get in the air now, but they'll be at quite low altitude.
Crossing the dam now.
Checking the river, scan yourself.
Copy that, right behind you guys. Holy crap, this is beautiful! I'm trying to keep an eye out for these guys. Staying pretty low.
Alright boys, the spec for clean. I'm gonna pop up for fuel consumption. Copy. On yours.
He's climbing. Well, last one out, so that means that somebody's gonna get shot down by a reactionary force. It's gonna be me. Okay, keep them on my nose. We come through the clouds. A light flare.
Through the clouds and turn for home.
Nice, nice. Yep. Same ones. Yeah, Death Canyon races. Those are fun. I think at this point we might want to go for fuel saving down to 0.9.
I'm at about 0.8 myself. I'm at 0.9. I was in the trail in the lead into there, so I had to burn a bit more fuel, I think. We should be alright.
Hope so, they're running another 100.
Yeah, I'm still throttled back to 90 and climbing. Yeah, I'm at about 90 myself. Just off your left wing.
So about 4,000 fuel flow, and it still feels like I'm not getting any closer to these guys. Yeah, I am.
Danny, being you better be RTB. Danny, this is being Jan, RTB at the moment.
Throttling back to 88% power and cruising up.
And Grump settled on the right side.
Edgegot team, great work all around. Let's get home.
Yep, it's Miller time. Those of you who don't know, Miller time is actually a brevity term used in the military to, in this case, signify that all of our ordnance has been expended on our target and we've got bombs on target. So Miller time is us basically returning home after dropping bombs.
Flying in formation with these things is very difficult because you're constantly moving up and down all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm bouncing left and right with the what the hell that axis? The roll. Yeah, that's it. Miles.
Nice.
Yeah, I would say our detour more airborne is probably the linchpin for getting home safer. Yeah. The mirages are keeping busy back there.
That's good.
I don't dare take my eyes off of you.
I'm just watching your green dot in front of me.
We got a very close, tight formation at the moment. It's looking lovely. I bet it looks great from outside. Get your pics real quick because we're about to dive in about 10 seconds.
Nope.
Don't worry, I'll warn you. I can't remember how to take the screenshot, so I'll just leave someone else to do it.
It'll be part of the stream.
Faster, guys.
Beautiful. Alright, throttling back to 80 and dive. Base is right below us.
Hey Ben, visual for number 3.
Suddenly my jet launcher rolled to the left.
And mine too.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of turbulence from myself.
Well, we're the first ones here. They say we just come in for the easy, just 180 turn around to final.
Sounds like a good idea.
Love it.
I'm gonna cross over the top of you so I don't go in ahead of number 1.
Alright, turning finals now. Boards it. Flaps and gear down on final.
I think I'm gonna end up coming in ahead of you, so I'll take right side.
I was coming a bit too fast, so I'm doing some maneuvering to get back behind you guys. So I think I'm still quite a bit ahead.
Gears are down and locked.
I'm gonna be ahead of you guys. I'll take left side.
Oh, he's going real fast. Alright, so here's the questions. Any of us crash on landing?
Sandy, touch it.
Grumps remaining right side.
Sandy, touchdown, left side.
Danny Biggin.
Sandy, it is vacating.
Oh, yes. Beautiful. I'm actually gonna hit the brakes here. Beautiful.
Strike flight, welcome out.
Ah, it's good to be back.
Good to be back on home ground. That's right.
Strike flight, this is flag flight. I'm going to be coming in the opposite direction to you, so let me know when you've vacated the runway, please.
Strike flight has entirely vacated the runway. Yeah, we're clear.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Grump, we look good coming in.
Always.
I failed to put out my board, so I overshot you guys quite.
That landing was saucy. Stop the recording? Yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful.
Alright, we'll park real pretty and we'll see you in Discord.
Sounds good.
Indeed.
Oh, excuse me. All in a day's work, boys. All in a day's work. Pakistani forces right here.
Pantanok escort to Pantanok Tees. Status on your strike.
Okay.
Very pretty. We should probably wait for flak as well. We can get all 6 of us parked up. That would be nice.
Maybe.
0.5 still left in the tank. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all.
Yep, I'm point below you, so I'm on 0.4 left in the tank.
And I'm right in the middle, 0.45.
Ah, nice. I'm on 0.2. Blimey me. But you did spend a little while longer out there, didn't you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wait, Beanie, are you the only one of your flight that survived?
Yeah, unfortunately it was crappy mission design. One guy got hit by AAA, the other guy got hit by an SE-6.
I was wondering about the SAM, yeah, I was worried about the SAM, like we don't really have anything to protect us from the SAMs, apart from our small signature right?
Yeah, in hindsight, I thought the Vikings might take them off first, so I don't know why I didn't make that explicit in the mission.
Yeah.
That's yeah, that kind of confused me because I thought we were gonna wait for the deed guys to get on station first.
Yeah, well they should be faster enough, so even taking off after us, they should still get there before us. I think we should.
Whoops.
In theory. In theory, yeah. Well, Bean, you're the lucky one to get to park with her.
Funny enough, I think you landed the same direction we did.
You did indeed, Bean.
Because I was so short on fuel, I was like, I am not doing a circuit.
No, yeah, we didn't either. We just came over and then turned back around one. So I'm pretty sure we would have landed the same way, unless you just came... No, yeah, it did look like you came in the same direction as us. Unless... Did you turn around on the runway to come back?
Yeah, I just backtracked.
Oh, okay.
Okay. In that case, you did come the opposite way. It looked like you came the same way, but you turned around.
Yep, there's only one taxiway, so it makes sense.
That is true. Well, escort is RT entrance to the exits, but they're both on the same side.
Yeah. Who would do that? Why would they do that?
Russians would do that.
Fair enough.
I think this is Russia and not Georgia.
Light has
Yeah, it is.
struck its targets and is on way back home.
Yeah, north side of the Caucasus Mountains, Russia. So yeah, Russians decided to do it.
Cap is getting the hell out of there.
Expecting any of their planes to come back home, were they?
Probably.
Cap is miles high, and he's doing above Mach 1 there. Looking good.
Get back good both with one kill. Goodness.
It looked like a decent mission overall. It was just the same about the flak suppression.
I mean, to be fair, that was so that the runway denial could come in, right?
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, the only thing I'd change is the SA3 being a bit later coming active.
You disconnected.
But I mean, that was more, me pushing for the Sabres to take off first. I mean, if the Vigans had gone first, it might have been a bit different.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I managed to take out quite a lot of the flak on my own, so, including the 23 mil, so, I don't think the flak was too bad.
Yeah, we didn't get hit by anything at all on our run of the runway, so I think he did a good job. Yeah, and you guys... IDT squared. Oh no, Mac does not get that.
Wishes runway 28.
Yeah, this aircraft is great for that kind of job with 8-inch bars, and the 650 mil is just a great ground straighter.
Yeah, that's pretty beautiful.
And the visibility out of the canopy is good, and it can guns jink really easily.
Indeed.
And I think they were still using these in Vietnam for that kind of job though.
Probably were, yeah, I would reckon so. I think they were trying to Victoria initials 27.
Cap's coming in.
Boston traffic, bungee downwind, runway 28.
Oh, this jet still sounds weird.
Are you guys using just the vanilla cockpit, or did you use the cockpit livery that I made?
Oh, I just have the vanilla cockpit. Where's your...
You have another cockpit?
I didn't know there was one.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, it's in the normal, no, hang on, I have to check the cap, maybe it didn't load it up, but basically there's a black cockpit and it removes all the baked on textures in the canopy. There's like baked on reflections that are a bit annoying.
Oh, yeah.
So,
oh no.
I created a skin that removes all of those and also removes the dive markings, so there's cap.
Yep. I totally thought he was going to hit us for a second.
I thought he was going to just dive into us, yeah. Nice little pass. I didn't hear the sonic boom though, which was weird.
He's been slowing down.
I'm also not sure how to shut this aircraft down, but oh well.
To be honest, neither do I. That's why I've got auto shutdown.
Okay.
But Cap's also coming in for here, so I don't know if he's going to want to do sillies.
In the simplest solutions, there's 2 switches on the right next to those red covers. Engine master, the top one switched off.
Oh, generator switch and fuel deatomizer switch. Or engine master switch as well. Or just engine master switches.
He's got it.
Gonna make
Yep,
sure to
there it
take
goes.
crap out first. So that he's ready. Look at Cap hot dogging.
My God.
As long as the battery holds up.
Oh, he's doing the reverse thruster, yeah. How much do you want to bet he's going bounce?
Oh, totes.
Oh, that's what he's doing. He's doing the back forth bouncy thing.
He's about to do the back forth crash.
I thought he was going to crash as well. The DC cap is really bad.
He's got a friendly on final coming right at his face. Oh, no, he's going overhead.
Yeah, he's going on.
It's like everybody else, it looks like.
Honestly, Cap do some more bouncies.
Yep, I watched that too. Absolutely watched that too.
Oh my god, you're gonna kill Cap.
Nah, just give him a good scare.
I don't even know how to
I
set
love how
that.
this thing can fire even with the engine off.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. My engine on it can still shoot. It can shoot on the ground and with engine on. Very nice.
My guns aren't shooting, I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Have you turned your gun switch on the left of your throttle to all gun?
And also the switch at the just in front of your stick, I think you have to start turn on too.
There we go.
You have to turn to guns, yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Oh my god, the lag that it causes me whenever anyone starts shooting.
Oh god.
Save us.
I was not expecting that.
Oh dear.
Oh, he's gonna hate us.
Oh dear. He spawned him back. You blew him up.
Yep, I 100%. I understand. Yep. I 100% deserve that. I feel like we're gonna get a bullocking in the debrief.
That was perfect. Cap killed all of the F-86.
Grump is still alive.
Sorta? Am I though? I think I'm dead.
It's still there.
Yeah, your cockpit's still there.
Yeah.
Whistle, we're completely at it.
What did we learn?
We have the best sillies.
They need to hold fire when taxi planes come by.
Talk about picking wrong. You talk about picking on with the wrong plane. I can literally blow the whole runway up from the ground. It has no safety features at all. The Vegan.
We were just trying to give you a 21 gun salute, Cap.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Right, have I got Whistler? Where is my attack view, please?
Oh, just a moment. Give me about 30 seconds.
C-101s are still on the return leg.
Jesus Christ, we haven't got 3 days for this, RT.
All four have survived, and we successfully cut the target runways.
Oh, it will be in the tack view.
I mean, technically, all the strike F-86s survived until the
Was it a nuke though?
It's like a Swedish. It's like a very friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found out about that by accident once. Bob was not happy.
Stand by for tactical file in 10 seconds.
Beslan, to it.
It was a nice quick mission too, I like the length of that mission.
Hit me with a bomb? Wow. That's something.
Try to spell this.
It's not like there's a something with a sheet that has it on there.
Yeah, just trying to do it while the pop-up is there. There we go. One tac view for you, Cap.
Yeah.
Crashed and disconnected.
Hey, Joe Pineapples or Blight, can one of you guys do the debrief for our section?
Yes, they would love to, is the answer.
Yeah, I can tell. I mean, if I don't want anyone to talk to me, I'll just try to talk to my kids.
Hey guys.
Johnny inbound to 064 Mirage.
The debrief, so I'm gonna come on. And welcome to the debrief. So, Bean, do you want to go an overview, or do you want to go through the flights?
I think we'll just go through the flights, Cap.
Right, off you go, boys. I don't know who's first, so you'll just have to figure it out, guys.
It'll be the escort flight for Panthercot, Danny and McCabe.
Send. It'll be like that, is it, boys?
I think they're still in mission, maybe. Should
No, definitely not. Macaboo, I watched, he looked like he disconnected. Yeah, he disconnected on RTB, and then Danny. Oh yeah. But I mean, they got one kill each, so.
Hopefully they were hostiles.
I think we'll just press on. You'll probably catch up.
Next group, send.
Okay, so that was the Panthercot strike flight, consisting of myself, Whistler, Gruntmeister, and Sandu. We let the flak suppression squad get a nice good 30-second lead on us, and because we knew fuel was going to be an issue, we decided to take a nice, lovely jaunt over the mountains, nice and high. Dove in. We came in from the west side where we knew from intelligence that there would be less flak over the runway, and all three of us made our drops and made it home successfully.
No one got shot down?
Not among us, no.
Jesus Christ, this can't be going That's right. Next group, send.
Okay, so I have to apologise to my wingmen. This is the Panthercot flak suppression, because we got in first, and that triggered the SA6 that, of course, the Vigans should have taken out, and that's my fault because I bossed everyone around and told them that we were going to go first. So yeah, one of my guys got shot down by an SA6. Another one took a golden BB to the face from some AAA. But I feel really bad because I'm the mission designer and I got back okay, and I took out quite a lot of AAA. So it's a great aircraft for that job. Gun runs and rockets. So I had a lot of fun.
You're gonna have to get some self-flagellation done, B.
Yeah, I know. I feel so bad.
Self-flagellation.
Yes, next group, send.
That would be Amrita, the runway denial with the Mirage, so we went bit of a canyon run in the mountains. We had to play a bit with the clouds when we had to pop up a mountain pass. That was interesting. We managed to find an opening in the clouds, get back in the valleys. We went to our target. I think all of us got bombs away. I got shot down by a Bofors 40mm, but the runway is completely destroyed. I think Kelso had maybe some battle damage, navigation issues, but he made it back safe, and Bandy as well.
Boys, next group.
Before that, Danny has returned his flight.
We flew around some circles, shot down 2 nukes, and then flew some more circles and came back to us.
We probably should have held the radar on the Mirage 3000, shouldn't we, thinking about it? Mirage 3 didn't have it. There you go. Well done. Next group.
I was sat there flying formation with Macmillan's. What's that coming towards us? It's just next one and burning straight towards us. Straight into the road.
The red one. That's good. Next group sent.
So we took off, flew to Kutasi, and then shot the EWR and flew back.
Roger.
Not to mention the airfield we arrived and tried to attack wasn't the target airfield.
Oopsie! Who's that naughty little dragon?
We didn't do any collateral damage.
That's okay. As long as you didn't bomb any civilians all the wrong way, I'm happy guys. Or too many civilians. It's okay.
I'll just fun players.
Good job, 104 Starfighters. Next group, send.
Yeah, big three. The Canberras, we flew out and we destroyed all 3 runways that we were tasked to do. Took no damage and made our way back successfully.
I think that the key to our success was waiting for the CU-101s to take off. We got to take a nap before that. So
I'm just watching. They're still going towards target. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the 101s are about 5 minutes out from baseline.
Roger, next group, send.
Is that 101?
Oh, that's bad blood. You can do it. You did all the work.
Yes, so our target was to hit the SA3 site on Pathankot Run airfield. However, DCS decided it didn't want me to fly the Viggen today, so I had to backseat pilot using only capped stream, which was 12 seconds delayed, which was quite fun. But we also tried to do a relatively complex attack, a simultaneous rocket attack using the time-on-target system. And despite the fact that I don't think any of you four have done both the TOT and the rocket strike as a oneer, you all arrived within 5 seconds of each other. The final rocket strike was a little bit hit and miss because you were doing it entirely off my description of it, having never practiced it before, even seen any diagrams. And whilst a couple came in a bit too late or too shallow, we actually destroyed all but one of the launchers and the radar, so it's a pretty dead site. So a bit of practice, and I reckon you'd have that pretty much nailed.
Always have problems with the rocket, just the last application of the rocket. I don't think I've ever hit anything. Well done, guys. I know there's a lot of arsing around at the beginning, but we did finally get our act together, which was amazing, to be honest. Next group, send.
Only C-101s.
Yeah, the C-101s reached their target more or less on time. All aircraft struck the runway is destroyed, no losses, and we are just coming in to do a break over Beslan on our return.
Boys, how about that? C-101, always reliable, always do a good job. You just got to be incredibly patient and have lots of spare time. Guys. Have I missed anyone out? There you go. Just a good, solid beam mission, really. Well done. As in real life, it was just a pretty awesome strike. Anything to add before we sign off?
Just looking at the attack view, I think the C-101s and Viggens hit within about a minute of each other.
I'm going to watch the Viggen attack.
Opposite ends of Georgia, which is not bad.
Was that intentional?
Yes.
The
at 6 o'clock.
The C-101 break over Beslan was quite beautiful, I must admit.
I'm just watching the Viggens come in now, so who's ahead? Where's Supercap? There I am. Oh, look at that, we're all coming from different angles. Kurt Angle. That looks cool. And then we all climb. Look at that! Formation climb, apart from Damp, who just didn't bother. The rest of us climbing in beautifully. And bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. But he got the missiles off in the end, though. That's what it counts. Right, how about that? And then Cap flies back over the runway while getting lost. Yeah, excellent. Right, guys, I've got a lot of stuff to do, so I will see you back on Wednesday, depending on what happens with the patch. We'll just see what happens.
Is it confirmed we're getting pressure sweep?
Not. It's, some people think it might. That's about as realistic as we've got.
Off the Hinds?
I don't know.
I go off module releases depending on how many videos we've currently got out. With only 3 videos out, I doubt it.
Nice job.
Very nice job.
On Steam, it does say 16th is the expected.
It's very valid, Grump. It is a very valid point.
Alright, go on, boys. Try for now.
Bye, Cap.
Bye, Cap.
Right, thanks, guys. That was I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
Yes, this was very enjoyable. First time I've ever bombed in the F-86.
I've had problems with the F-86 bombing before, so I'm surprised you did it so flawlessly, Grump.
I don't have any problems with the F-86.
I don't know what happened or what I set up wrong, but it just wasn't releasing the bombs when I tried it a while ago. But this time I didn't touch anything apart from the bombs on the setup, so it managed to do it just fine. I think I probably did something wrong on the setup the last time I tried to do it.
I think so. But yeah, it worked out perfectly. We all came back slick, and looks like all of our bombs hit, so that's something.
Yeah, we all hit the runway. Spot on.
So definitely shot it too. Sandu got hit by his own bombs a little, but survived it.
Oh, I did. Oops.
Oh.
I didn't realize I took any damage.
Who was the other two F-86s flying with Bean?
I was one of them.
That's funny, Grump, is some of your bombs' explosive power managed to strike one of the SA-3s.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Didn't destroy it, but it caused some damage.
Are they actually updating the splash damage now? Hello?
I don't know, unless they just put the SA-3s that close to the runway. Oh, these things are quiet.
They're about I think they're about halfway in between the first set of taxiway and Snacky's.
C101 flight is back at Beslan.
Welcome home.
Plenty of time for tea and medals.
Suck. Good.
Thanks for the guidance, Blood.
No worries. Glad to be of help. It seemed to go relatively well. There was some issues with releasing the rockets at the end. However, I was kind of expecting a bit of this because it's a relatively difficult attack profile, and a lot of you have only done this a few times or no times at all.
Yeah, I haven't used the rockets on the beginning match, but I will.
Okay, you were the one who absolutely annihilated the radar, so
Good.
yours is pretty much perfect.
Blood, did you see all of the rocket attacks that happened?
I only saw caps on the stream, but I'm looking at the attack view now. I can see. Dan, did you not pull up at the 10-kilometer mark?
I pulled in at the 5. I pulled it at 5, and then
Yeah, so you can do it much.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm gonna let them have their nerd talk. All right, so I'm gonna cut the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you later.